talk me through the foggy jet lag haze about Votee. Like, what is it? What do you guys do?
Votee essentially is looking to do the OpenAI for neglected languages. Where we live in Asia, there's over 6,000 languages, and none of that is being targeted, so that's what we're looking to do. Build AI stacks for low resource language and build applications on top of that. We've done Cantonese, the primary language in Hong Kong, and in terms of applications, we've built it for corporates, governments, banks, and so on and so forth. They go from chatbots to knowledge banks, management stuff, to social listening, all sorts of stuff.
I think if you're training an LLM now, there's quite a lot of pre-established data sets out there, whether you're doing something with code or you're doing something with language. What were some of the unique difficulties when it came to kind of getting the right training data for a Cantonese language model?
So right now, if you look at other large language models, usually is in English or other European languages. In Asia, we have large language models in Chinese, but it's in simplified Chinese. In Hong Kong, our primary language is in Cantonese. It's a dialect from the traditional Chinese. Also for the oral format, it's totally different. When we handle Cantonese for the large language model, we find that they can't handle it well. We don't have enough online data for Cantonese because it's a verbal language. From a technical perspective, AI and also large language model should be language agnostic, so it can support different languages.
On the application side for Cantonese LLM, the accuracy for OpenAI to translate back into local languages like Cantonese is below 50%. So governments can't use it, banks can't use it. People who are booking stuff won't be able to use OpenAI's English. We've first built the base model. We've seen some of the application that's been built in the US and Canada, and we've brought to Hong Kong and see the similarities. And the big similarities are chatbots, call centers. Social listening precision is now much higher because of the Cantonese LLM. We're working with, for example, medical, people who want to book doctor appointments, they use Cantonese. These solutions are just kind of being brought up with this Cantonese LLM. That's going to be the same for Indonesia, Vietnam, Africa, and so on and so forth.
Maybe an ignorant question, but what do you mean by social listening in this context?
So social listening is essentially crawling external data to see what they're saying about keywords that you're looking to search for. So corporates and banks would want to use it to see what people are saying about their own brand. In Cantonese, when on Facebook, for instance, when they type in, they're kind of typing in how they would say it, and it's not written Chinese. So it's written versus spoken Cantonese. If you use the traditional LLM, which searches for data that's been trained on text only, things that people say online will not make any sense. So things like this would be better well understood with LLM.
What do you guys find that you've kind of been working on over the years and the way that you've been growing the business? Have you found particularly interesting or intriguing to you that you've kind of witnessed as you've built out what you're doing?
February 2023, I keep on receiving calls like, hey, Jackie, I know you are working on ChatGPT. I say, it's not. I really not doing that, right? Tens of calls every day, the whole February. I've been doing like entrepreneurships for years. I have never seen leaks like this. We should focus on that. For 3 months, we have built the first enterprise-grade large language model platform so that we can start building Gen AI applications for the enterprises. We basically build different proof of concepts applications. They have tested, even deployed internally. They started to look for building for external use. For that part, we see also 3 issues. One is about the LLM security. External users may do prompt injections, or the large language model may output some inappropriate contents. And the second one is about hallucination, whether the applications is answering correctly. And the third question is about what we are building for the low resource language.
How do you work with MongoDB?
Originally, I built all the different applications, not just AI or generative AI. We build basically all different applications using MongoDB with the flexible schema. And then with generative AI happening, we started to use the MongoDB Atlas Vector Search to help build the enterprise RAG applications for enterprises. And right now, when we are talking about building low resource large language models, We actually have our own synthetic data pipelines, and then we do all the data connections, cleaning, and also the training, everything on MongoDB.
Why MongoDB? Why did you choose them?
Well, it's multi-cloud, multi-region, enterprise grade, flexible schema, super good security. When we talk about security, usually databases or applications, they will only talk about encryption at rest or encryption in transit. You have both, right? And also for MongoDB, they will have encryption during execution. So they really do encryption and security very well.